Well, at the moment, it's not Mr. Macron, the president, who's under threat. It is his prime minister, Francois Bayrou, who's only been around since January, because remember, his predecessor, Michel Barnier's government actually collapsed after just 3 months back in December. And that's all because last year, President Macron called snap elections. That created a hung parliament fragmented into 3 blocks with the far right of Marine Le Pen, with the left, and with the center of Macron, very, very tight in between, and not able to pass any budget, not able to achieve anything really because they have no majority.
I mean, Caroline, what this comes down to, and I'm taking this from Le Monde, good morning, I didn't read it in French, Damien, I read it in English. Caroline Connan, it's about 2 holidays. They've had it with losing Easter Monday, and also emotionally, the day in May where the French honor the end of World War II. Politically, how do you do that?
That's right. That's right, and that's actually very controversial. If you look at the latest polls, 85% of the French people are totally opposed to scrapping these 2 bank holidays. And one person that didn't take any time off over the summer and made a point about it was actually the Prime Minister, Francois Bayrou. He said he tried the entire month of August trying to explain to the French why he wanted to scrap these 2 bank holidays, why it was necessary to bring in more than 40 billion euros into the French state's coffers, but that actually hasn't really paid off. The French are totally opposed to all of the proposals, the main proposals of his budget, including also freezing welfare, freezing pensions, freezing the income tax brackets, all these very unpopular measures that make Francois Bayrou the least popular prime minister under Emmanuel Macron since 2017.
Caroline, National Rally, the Socialists, the Greens, I mean, forget about it. You know, what I want to know is what's the impact on markets. And right now I see French 10-year yields amongst the highest in the block. You know, I mean, I think they're higher than Greece, Tom, and they're just 8 bips off of Italy here. I mean, talk to me a little bit about what this means for fixed income markets. And, you know, the reality is, didn't this all start with a big budget that, you know, the French president was trying to get pushed through?
That's right, and the yields are above Greece, the yields are above Portugal, they're getting very close to Italy, as you just mentioned. And in fact, the French Finance Minister Eric Lombard was warning this morning on the radio that if there is political chaos, the yields of France will get close to Italy, will be above Italy in just 2 weeks' time. So there is clearly a problem with French public finances. We've seen the pressure on French bonds. That's going to continue. The spread with the 10-year German bond is getting close to 80 basis points at the moment. It was 40 before the snap elections just a year ago, and the pressure on French assets is going to continue. The CAC is down again today.
Caroline, 4th week of August, how much do you hate American tourists right now?
Well, I don't think American tourists actually care that much about the impact of French politics on their budget. But clearly, since the snap elections, the political uncertainty has been weighing a lot on the French moods for businesses and for the French.